First, if you don't mind, I'd like to hand out the updated presentations. Thank you. Hi, I'm CJ. Thanks for showing up. Here you go. And here's the form. Nice to meet you. First, before I really get started with the presentation, go off through slides and in detail, I'd like to just give you all a briefing of what it is I actually do in a basic scheme. I take old tarps from Major League Baseball teams, National Football League teams, National Football League organizations, and upper level college football teams, and I convert them into products that can be resold. For example, with one Major League Baseball tarp, I can make approximately 7,000 bags, which I then sell for at least $55 to die-hard baseball fans and I only end up spending about $7 on each bag. While I'm not concerned about material costs because it's originally trash that I'm being given by the organizations, and I don't have to worry about distribution because I send the bags once they're made. I send them back to the baseball organization and they're sold in the shop. So I just make a consignment deal with the organization. So my company name is TERCH. I got the name, it's derived from tarp merchandise. I just blended the two words. Covering all your bases, I'm the owner, CJ Walker. Problem, unmet need. Sports fans are deprived of authenticity. They're just too far from the action, and sports organizations are wasting a profitable product. If you see here, you all are familiar with Kobe Bryant, correct? He's a really popular basketball player. Well, on eBay, after his final career game a few weeks ago, a bag of air was bid for $15,000 reportedly from his final career game. A bag of air. It was taken down because of legitimacy issues, but they were literally bidding. There's a bidding war for just a bag of air. That's how much people want authentic products. Well, my solution is this innovative, durable, authentic product, which lasts a long time because it's made from the tarps of professional sports teams, and it just turns trash into cash. Don't you love turning trash into cash? Mission and social impact. The mission of TERCH is to help sports fans feel a better connection with their beloved teams by providing them with authentic products made from each field's protective tarp. A percentage of profits will be donated to the charity of the tarp provider's choice. If the Yankees give me their tarp and say, I want you to donate to the Boys and Girls Club, I'm donating to the Boys and Girls Club. Product description, as you see, it's just a durable, authentic bag made from the tarp of each, the specific tarp of the organization. It's made from recycled tarps, as I said. Now let's talk numbers. My one unit for now is a tote bag, and it sells for $55 at a minimum. And it really cost me $6.39 to make. Well, then I have a contribution margin of about $48. The reason it doesn't cost me anything other than production of the bags and the shipping of the tarp is because what the organizations were going to do with the tarp prior was just throw them away and get a new tarp. Well, I convinced them to give me their tarp, which I already have. I've already convinced the River Dogs to give me their tarp, and I'm in talks and I have connections with the St. Louis Cardinals, ownership there, ownership of the Detroit Tigers, executives for the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Atlanta Braves about using their tarps. And so what I do is they end up selling, like I said, in their shop, so I don't have to make a bunch of retail deals with a bunch of different stores. And I just ship it and I pay for production. And I'm basically a broker, and I'm just capitalizing on a bunch of money. It's a sports merchandise industry, and it's a $13 billion industry. The demographics include sports fans, which I'm sure, as you all know, there are a lot of sports fans in this world, correct? For this business just starting out, the geographics include the United States. The scalability for this business is huge, huge potential profitability. The target market population is the United States, 319 million people, and according to a survey performed by Forbes, 60% of Americans are sports fans, so that's 191 million people. And startup funds, like I said, producing 6,000 to 7,000 bags can be expensive. It's about $6 to $7 per bag, so it's $36,000 for production, and shipping costs about $500 per target. So then subtract the startup funds from the potential profits. You get $283,500 divided by the startup funds, and you get 602% return on investment. So for every dollar I invest, I receive $6. Marketing and sales, I really don't have to spend that much on marketing. I just use social media, which is free, and word of mouth, which is free, because people are already going to traffic through these shops of the baseball stadiums and of the organizations. I've considered programs, but that's a possibility. I'll just put that out there because of the potential for it. Competition. I am the only business that produces bags like these and sells them. The only business that does it. It's also the most durable product, the most durable, authentic product there is. And it has excellent emotional value because of its authenticity, because of how authentic it is. Qualifications, I'm an experienced business owner. Call me if you ever need lawn care. That was my first business. Still going, for the record. I have a great work ethic and leadership skills. I work very hard in preparation for basketball season and during basketball season, leading my team, helping lead my team to a state championship. It was quite a thrill. And I'd say I have solid public speaking skills. I owe that to my very strenuous teacher, Mr. McDermott. Thank him for that. Sales projections, I only need to sell about 6,650 bags. Like I said, about 7,000 bags can be produced, but you gotta remember the chances of mistakes made by the manufacturers, you gotta take out about 5 to 10% of the bags made. So with those all sold, because I'm selling to a fan base of at least 5 million people, 6,000 products, they'll sell. They'll more than likely sell out. I'm overly confident. And so I'll have a revenue of $365,000. And subtract the startup funds for each startup, that's $283,000. And you multiply that times 30, that's millions of dollars, because there's 30 major league baseball teams. Future plans, I plan to attend Duke or Citadel in the fall of 2017. I want to own multiple businesses and retire near 32 and pursue the presidency at 37. So please vote for me. Please. And I want to expand the product line to not just bags, but also belts and wallets, and use NFL team tarps and Champions League tarps. I want to capitalize on this because European soccer fans are absolutely crazy. If you think like baseball fans are crazy, European soccer fans are crazy. This guy tattooed Manchester United's logo on his forehead. That's how crazy they are. It's absolutely ludicrous how popular soccer is in Europe. Again, I'm CJ Walker. My company is TERCH, Part Merchandise, the only one of its kind. Thank you.
I got two questions. One, who does make these? Who's the manufacturer? And two, what is to prevent somebody else from calling them and beating you to the punch or getting, engaging in a pricing battle? It seems like other people have connections to these organizations as well.
You're right. And first off, it's Parrot Canvas Company. They're located in Greenville, North Carolina.
Yep.
And second off, basically just acting fast, you know what I mean? I can't just waste opportunity away saying, oh, I'll get started on this tomorrow. I gotta act fast, because, Pat Conroy once said, everybody's development is through mimicking others. You know what I mean? Copying others. There's really no original ideas. So I just need to act fast.
Can we see the bag? Can I touch it?
Yes, you can. Here you go. I saw you in your hand in the face.
Did you have another question though?
I just have one.
Go for it.
So obviously you use the course and you're dirty, how do you clean them?
The manufacturer does that, and they just keep wiping them down. But you don't want it to be spotless. You want to have a little bit of the dirt stains, just to, display and highlight authenticity. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, and one other question, do you put team logos or any kind of team?
I'm glad you asked that. Right now, we'll just use the team's color schemes, but until we gain the earnings to be able to afford the licensing fee, that's a minimum of $40,000 for Major League Baseball, we want to do that. But when we do, it'll become even more popular because we'll have the logos. And if we form a partnership, then that'll also, with the Major League Baseball, then that'll prevent other teams, other companies from doing that, to go back to your question.
Yeah, I have the same question.
Okay.
About the logo and also about the licensing. And then if you do, I mean, obviously it's expensive, and if you do acquire the licensing, you're probably be restricted in where you can sell it. Because you say you want to sell it in a gift shop, but you eventually want to expand and sell it elsewhere, but you probably would be restricted.
Well-
from selling it, say, on the internet or.
So you're running for president by then.
Well, the way I would sell this is